expanding digital services in wealth management, engaging customers and communicating efficiently, effectively. I'm Jaime Bolivar, Managing Director of Techrules, and I'm going to be the one to talk about how we can, engage customers in a digital way, in a proper way. Let's start. This is the agenda. I'll start with digital wealth management and customer-centric solutions. Talking about Techrules, a little bit of our history. We were born in 1999 as a .com company. We launched our first solution in 2000 called T-Report, an automated report on stocks and funds. But let's focus on what we're going to talk today about wealth management. And in 2008, we launched Tower, our wealth management platform for the advisors that has been working the last decade and has been used by many entities. And also our client web portals solutions, like the investments that we launched in 2015. 2018, we launched our API library, very important. Our clients were demanding API solutions. And finally, in 2019 and 2020, we worked with all digitalize the onboarding process of clients, and we've been very active on artificial intelligence. That's one of the points I'm going to talk about today. So what's a digital wealth management and customer-centric solution? The key trends in wealth management. There are new competitive patterns, new firms and business models, as well as renewed commitment of traditional players, increasing competition for the same amount of clients and assets. There's a new generation, a new mindset. They think differently about advice, bringing new attitudes and expectations on the wealth management industry. There's an increase on regulatory aspects, burden rising cost of risk control. Retail investors are demanding the same asset classes and investment strategies as ultra-high net worth investors. Retirement planning is becoming very important in wealth management. So, and two technologies that are becoming critical: artificial intelligence and big data. So let's move to the second point of the presentation: client expectations and communication, personalized experience. Improve client expectations with digital banking. Let's be safe at home and use empathic marketing. Make all communications with confidence. Make it easy for customers and advisors. Best-in-class customer experience. Enable WhatsApp, video, sharing proposals. Those are the tools you need to be there. Fully adjustable solution. Social distancing have increased customers' demand for mobile applications. Gain trust, technology that works, SaaS and PaaS, make distance irrelevant. So this is in this slide, I want to show you which are the main models or items that your wealth management platform should have. Digital onboarding, superior onboarding user experience, KYC and ML compliance checks, configurable risk questionnaires, GDPR, MiFID II compliant, but integrations of market data, custodian banks, order management systems, investment administration, third-party applications that you want to integrate into your platform. Those are today very common things on the needs of firms that want to do wealth management. Investment management, model portfolio services, or how to administer your model portfolios. There's rebalancing algorithms that automate all the process. Per group analysis on fund fact sheet automation. Reporting and communication. Online automate advice, portfolio analytics, financial planning tools, monitor and adjust, and automate notifications. And of course, an advisor and customer web portal. Online automate advice, portfolio analytics, and financial planning tools into this solution. And finally, APIs. Choose an API, the right APIs that could make your web much more powerful and give value to advisors or your and customers. And now let's talk about artificial intelligence. It's a new combination of science and human-based advisory models that are emerging. I'm going to talk about three technologies that we're using at Techrules. One of them is clustering. The second one is natural language processing. And the third one are neural networks. We use them for a specific task. And let's start with clustering. With clustering, we do personalization. What is clustering? Clustering is a machine learning technique that involves the grouping of data points. Given a set of data points, we can use clustering algorithm to classify each data point into a specific group. So we can personalize a service using this clustering technology. And this is an example. We find investment alternatives for investors that have portfolios with common things. Imagine a portfolio that invests in assets in equities in Europe. With this clustering technology, we can find assets that are similar to the ones in your portfolio that could add value to your portfolio, so you can make a change within your portfolio. Second, artificial intelligence technology that we're using, natural language processing. What it does is this is a machine, computers, to process and analyze large amounts of data, of text. And we read at Twitter, basically, what the people is talking about a specific stock in Twitter in the last week, to see if they're talking in a positive way, neutral or negative way. That's how we make market sentiment, using this very well-known technology nowadays. In this case, I'm analyzing the Nasdaq, all these stocks: Ultra Beauty, NetApp, Biogen, IDEX, Best Analytics, and we set up a number from 0 to 10 of this market sentiment. In this case, Ultra Beauty is 9.22 out of 10, or Biogen is 7.51 out of 10. I mean, that means that people is pretty positive about these stocks. Not so much about various analytics, that it gives us a 6.85. It's much more neutral. And in this slide, I can show you a specific stock, Skyworks solution, where I can follow the price movement, but also the market sentiment. In the green, you see the green area is a positive market sentiment in the last weeks. And we can compare this market sentiment with the rest of the market. In this case, is the Nasdaq. Finally, asset allocation using neural networks. Neural networks are a set of algorithms that have the ability to recognize patterns. And what we want to recognize is patterns in market. Okay, they interpret sensory data through a kind of machine perception, labeling and clustering raw data. And this is how we're using neural networks. In our asset allocation of our model portfolios, we use neural networks in order to decide which is the right asset allocation every month. We analyze the market movements of different markets, and we decide how to allocate our assets in our different model portfolios: moderate, aggressive, very aggressive, conservative, or very conservative. Let's move to the last point of the meeting, of the presentation: empower advisors to achieve goals. How do we empower advisors to achieve goals? I mean, Tower is a platform that we provide for financial entities where they can communicate. They have different communication channels. They can have a holistic goals-based advice. They can segment clients and have proper alerts over their clients. And they can engage customers. Tower, in this slide, I show different models of Tower that can be provided in API or through a website or through mobile. For instance, investment proposals, the management strategies and model portfolios, a CRM, financial planning, portfolio rebalancing, data quality tool that what assures that the information that comes into Tower is clean and is proper to be used to do all the calculations. Well, when I talk about advanced channels communications, I mean the advisor should be able to have video or voice chat, a secure messenger, be able to co-browse the websites with your clients, have a live chat, all these type of technologies in order to be able to have a conversation with clients, not face-to-face, but in bank, with other possibilities. Okay, financial planning. This is an example of how the report we can generate, where we can have a holistic goal-based advice, a whole view of a client's wealth, to provide the proper advice to your clients. Virtualizing the overall portfolio into objectives, monitoring key metrics, and reporting. Avoid short-term planning. Financial planning means define the initial wealth position of a client, define individual goals and requirements, analyze the best way to meet those goals, virtualize existing client portfolio and generate proposals, the follow-up, the plan proactively, and monitor the activity. Keep the client informed through reporting and ensure that we meet requirements with the local regulator. Segmentation and automatic proposals, lead generation, or what we call campaigns. We can define a segment of clients or that we want to approach that have a specific a common thing in the portfolios or in their financial plans, and send an automatic proposal, do a follow-up plan of these clients, and have KPI analysis to measure the success of the campaign through these KPIs. Alerts that work. Set the priority, write who, when, and what. Fill your agenda. Set priority right, improve the service, offer a flexible setup, and increase productivity of your advisor with this type of alerts. Alerts can be of portfolios or proposals that you've done, and you really need to have your agenda filled with the right information. A friendly client portal, as I said, digital onboarding portfolio. Your client should be able to access through his mobile or web portal to his portfolio and have all the documents that has shared with the advisor and be able to access those documents and communicate with the advisor in a proper way and do the follow-up. And this solution, it could be an API solution. Finally, these are some of the awards that Techrules has received in the last years. We're really happy with these awards because it means that we're going the right way. But if any question, if you want to contact Techrules, please go ahead and we can have a chat about a conversation about our solutions. Thank you very much.